Okay, Riley readings part 2. Outside influences, we had what's key, light being shed on the actions that took place. Other side of it, eating away at what they've turned their back on and what they're trying to get away with. Underneath of it all, let's see what we have. We have what's being shared when it comes to the documentation, information about the girls. It's about what's being juggled again when it comes to the girls and the work, the drama, the things that were taking place. Choices being made. Again, the heavy karmic wheel being anchored in. Desires when it comes to their lives and where this is moving to. It's a message, or it's about the long-term commitment to those on this divergent path. The information he's got in hand, where he's going and putting it out to the community. Choices made in life, the path forward, and again, information, documentation that he's putting out. There is a, how do I say it? Yeah, the winning when it comes to the future at the heart of it, okay? The, yeah. Can't think of the word I want to use with that. And then we have feeling pushed to the edge when it comes to where this was going and the stories about it. Wanting to move this direction to a better place when it comes to their lives and their deaths. Some of the things with him are blocked when it comes to this awareness, awakening, when it comes to the torture. So maybe some of the things with him are blocked. There's still more. Pondering the history and the toxicity of it. Moving forward, the actions when it comes to the deception and the White House, etc., those in charge, information, the deeper knowledge about the monetary stuff when it comes to it, and the lies spins the monetary stuff. What's being handed out, the toxicity when it comes to the children. The nightmare he's trying to protect himself from, and that's his happenings. What's being worked on is eating away at this, again, cutting through it. When it comes to the information, the White House, they've had some short-term success. And this is based on the desires, arguments, the craftiness of the drama. Okay. The abuse of power when it comes to the young girls and the friends. the emotions he's got, the clock is turning and the conversations are coming out. Okay, it just keeps going. So at the center of this, what I got with it was the harvest, the sacrifices that he remembers. Okay. It's about the dark drama, things done by the dark of night, the dark mental state, and what's being shared. It's about the movies being made, the star, the business, okay, the actions that were going on. Above it, the deaths, the divergent path, and the things that he's trying to hold on to, protect, feeling battle weary about, the energy of that. Foundation messages that he's struggling with and mentally that have him surrounded. So difficulties with that. The information being anchored in that again he's struggling with. It's about the girls, the conversations, and the evidence in hand. Control by the narcissists. Those aligned with Trump in this, Epstein, Trump, and again, controlling the actions. And the health. The cross to bear that's very painful mentally and physically painful. So, yeah. That's how many we got in this reading. Okay. So a lot of information, a lot of things that this guy is speaking of, just how deep it actually goes. And like I said, I'm just into the very first part of this first interview, and this is what's coming out. So it looks like, yeah, very in-depth first-hand account of things that were happening in his life and to these girls. And recounting this horrible memories. So on that note, I'll leave that here, but it looks to, what I'm getting from this readings it's genuine. What he is saying is genuine. And again, I have no doubt that they have gotten rid of some children, but these people are sick. They have no sort of a moral compass. They have no empathy, no compassion. Okay? So on that note, I'll just leave that here, and I'm going to listen to some more of these interviews. And I'm not going to do any more readings on this for now. But again, what I'm getting from this readings are that he's telling the truth. These things took place. He was unfortunately involved in it. He's fortunate that he's alive. Okay, he's fortunate that he's alive to tell the tale. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.